Hello. So, this is a late night. Ooh, I don't know why my voice sounds so scratchy. But, anyways, so this is a late night, video. Again, you have the girls, glasses and glasses tonight. And I'm just going to give you like a cute little story. Um, you know, I am, I told you with my last video that I was reading, or that the next book that I was going to read was going to be George Orwell's Animal Farm. This is it. And I am literally at page 75, so I am almost halfway through. It's not a long book. The book is on only 141 pages, so I'm like halfway there. But this is not a review. But I just really wanted to come on and just say, yes, I am enjoying the book. The book is really fun, and it's a lot going on. But I do love the book. Like I said, it was something that I had read before, and I knew that I needed to read it again to just kind of, get the feel for it, or just really kind of understand what the book was about. And so now, as I'm reading it again, I really am just, like I said, just kind of getting, understanding about what the book is about. And I'm really enjoying the book. And I can't wait to do the review. But aside from that, girl, I got a little glass of wine, honey. Y'all, please don't judge me, okay? Because it is just in like a regular ass glass, honey. This ain't nothing. This is nothing fancy, okay? This is nothing fancy. So if y'all looking, excuse me. So if y'all looking for somebody that got like fancy wine glasses, what, this is not it. Okay? This ain't it, honey. I'm just like a regular chick, okay? And you're gonna catch me over here. I may have a drink. Look, I got a glass of wine in a regular old cup. Sometimes y'all may even catch me in a drink, honey, in a red solo glass. So I hope that y'all like it, okay? Because I'm a regular chick doing regular things. So, but anyways, one thing that I did want to talk about, and this video really is not going to be that long, because I know that my first video was like an hour long, which was too long. Um, but I am. I'm just gonna say this without. I'm gonna say this without saying too much. Excuse me. I really am kind of like a city girl, and where I'm at, there is so much that is going on, and um, I I try my best not to. I try my best not to um, not to talk too much about what is actually going on in the city, because I just don't want to, like I said from the very beginning, I don't want this to be a very negative, um, I don't want this to be a negative channel or anything like that. And unfortunately, in the city that I live in, there is a lot that is going on. And a lot of the times it really does make me feel down. Um, and the main reason why I started this channel was because I wanted something that was going to be very positive, honestly. I wanted something where I could talk to people, or where I could, say things, and, where I could just be like, hey, this is how I'm feeling, and just be super positive about it, and not have to think about all the negativity that is going on. Unfortunately, um, that is not that is not the reality. Um, when I wake up or when I go to sleep, um, I hear things or I see things that that may make the news or whatever it is, and it just does not make me feel good. um, and it really sits on my heart. I wish that I had people or maybe friends where I could, kind of like release that energy to, but unfortunately, I do not. Um, so I just kind of, I'm saying it on this platform, but I'm not being so open about it because, again, I don't want to express any negativity. Um, there are so many. I live in a very political city, unfortunately. Um, and there is a lot of stuff that is going on, and I hate it, and I wish that it was not the way that it was. um, how do I put this? um, Honestly, I don't even really know how to put it. I really don't. um, if there was a way that I knew how to put it in words, I absolutely would, but unfortunately, I don't. Um, you would think at some point you would get used to it, but sometimes I've always told people, there are just certain things that you just kind of get used to, um, but this is something that you just don't get used to. Um, and I really don't have any words to say. I don't know. Maybe this this video may sound really stupid. It may be kind of like, oh my god, why is she even talking about this? Or I don't even understand what the hell it is that she's saying. Maybe this is just something that I just really needed to talk about, and maybe it's just like I said, I always have something on my mind, and I do. um, and that's it. That's it. It is what it is.